An old avatar, a familiar username, and one sentence about working in security in a particular city do not look like secrets. Put them together, and the subject may reach a professional profile in minutes. This lesson is not about hiding every personal fact. We are looking for fields that can damage identity separation, device safety, or the investigation when combined. The recruitment case continues, but we will not start with the target. We will place the investigator in the evidence board first. The final product is a classified inventory. What must be isolated, what should be minimized, what must be removed from public delivery, and how each control will be tested. Critical information is defined by consequence, not by how private it appears. Ask 4 questions. Can this field help the subject identify the investigator? Can it locate a device or reveal an activity pattern? Can it create contact with the investigator, colleagues, or family? Can it reveal the mission, evidence progress, or requester? A work city may already be public. If the investigation persona claims another region, city and time zone information become linkage evidence. An official contact may be harmless alone, but a screenshot that also exposes the logged-in work account can reveal a relationship. If the consequence is serious, the field belongs in the inventory even when it looks ordinary. People protect the government identifiers and then reproduce their profession, education, writing habits, and common avatar inside an investigation account. The subject may not need one unique identifier. Imagine a person in Hangzhou working in security, holding a particular certification, posting regularly after midnight, and using a recognizable voice. Each clue covers many people. The combination may cover very few. Identity inventory therefore includes names, email, phone, images, voice, professional vocabulary, education, experience combinations, and long-term activity patterns. The goal is not to become featureless. It is to avoid repeating the few characteristics that form a distinctive combination. Opening a new account is easy. Keeping its recovery and usage chain independent is difficult. The username is new, but the real phone number verifies it. The mailbox is separate, but the recovery address is the work email. The friend list is hidden, yet the platform imports contacts and recommends colleagues. The visible profile looks clean, while recovery and platform systems reconnect it. Do not inventory only account A and account B. Draw the relationships: registration email, recovery method, phone, login device, synchronization, account, mutual contacts, reused names, and reused images. Account separation is a graph, not a list of fresh labels. Devices speak on our behalf, often without an obvious prompt. A screenshot can expose a real user directory path. Document properties can name a corporate account. Browser synchronization can carry everyday extensions into the investigation profile. A remote workspace may map its download folder directly to the host. Write each entry as a field plus exit. Corporate author name may leave through document properties. Real username may leave through download paths and screenshots. Everyday account may appear through automatic login and synchronized extensions. That structure will support the browser and device isolation decisions in lessons 25 and 26. Removing GPS does not remove location evidence. Buildings in the background, weather, light direction, telephone area, payment region, holidays, language, and posting times can all narrow a location. One clue may be weak. A stable pattern repeated for weeks can become persuasive. The common problem for an investigation persona is not a single coordinate, it is a persistent contradiction. The profile claims Europe, while system time and activity hours consistently resemble East Asia. The account claims remote work but repeatedly posts from the same office district. Protecting location means controlling the weak signals that become strong through accumulation. The subject may find the investigator by finding somebody nearby first. Mutual contacts, conference photographs, names inside shared documents, address book recommendations, and public group interaction are relationship entry points. One colleague's profile can lead through likes, comments, and company events until the path returns to the investigator. There is also a third-party duty here. An investigator may accept a degree of public exposure personally. Colleagues, family, clients, and sources did not necessarily accept a role in the case. Add a field called Who else could be exposed? That question changes how screenshots, contact lists, and collaboration records are minimized. Many investigations are careful during collection and careless during delivery. A browser screenshot retains a real avatar in the corner. A colleague's message appears in a notification. Tab names expose an internal system. A document has visible names removed while revision authors and the organization template remain. An archive file name reveals the client and project structure. Run 2 reviews. The visual review checks avatars, notifications, tabs, paths, QR codes, and unrelated contacts. The machine-readable review checks authors, EXIF, revision history, hidden objects, and thumbnails. Clean a copy, preserve the original evidence and the change record, and ask a second reviewer to look. Creators often stop noticing familiar interface details. Phone number sensitive is not yet an operational entry. The next column must explain where it can leave. The same number may appear in registration, recovery, billing, browser autofill, and a screenshot notification. Each path requires a different control. Registration needs a separate verification method. Recovery needs an isolated channel. Delivery needs interface cleanup. Mission information behaves the same way. Investigation progress can leak through direct message wording, collaboration file names, shared links, or publication timing. Once every field has a path, protect this information becomes a set of prevention, detection, and response actions. Different fields need different treatment. A real recovery address that directly reconnects identity usually requires isolation. An official contact needed for verification can be retained without copying an entire employee directory. Raw evidence containing a private address may remain available to authorized reviewers, while the public report uses a redacted copy. Unrelated high-harm material should not be collected at all. After classification, specify who can access the field, how long it remains, and when it is reviewed. Low risk does not justify unlimited copying. High risk does not always require destroying original evidence. Purpose, access, and retention determine the control. This is where privacy principles become project rules. Return to the recruitment case and search the investigator from the outside. An old username appears on the forgotten forum. The forum signature points to a professional email. An old avatar reverse searches to a public career profile. The everyday browser is still signed in, and the work computer's download path includes a corporate username. No advanced exploitation is required. Several ordinary linkage chains already exist. Which path receives priority? The username to a professional email chain is direct and available to an ordinary searcher, so repair it first. Platform-device correlation may have greater hidden reach, but its mechanism is opaque. Reduce it through environment separation and keep it visible as residual risk. The public career profile may not be removable. The practical control is to stop building new bridges to it. Give every high-priority field a control and a pass condition. Search the new username across major platforms and search engines. Reverse search the new avatar. Confirm that registration and recovery channels do not reach real accounts. Inspect the browser for automatic login, synchronized extensions, and real contact recommendations. Use a project path without a real username. Review public screenshots visually and through metadata tools. I changed the avatar describes an action. Reverse search found no previous identity source is evidence that the current test passed. Controls without tests record intention, not effect. The failed persona uses a strong password and two-factor authentication. The investigator is still identified. The avatar is old. The username differs by 1 digit. Posting times match the everyday account, and a delivered screenshot contains a work notification and local user path. Nobody takes over the account. Public clues complete the linkage chain. A strong password addresses account takeover. It does not address public correlation or metadata. When controls are disconnected from the threat path, a local success can create false confidence in the whole mission. Choose a task you might actually perform: company verification, screenshot verification, or location checking. Record field types only. Do not enter real sensitive values. Add at least one item under identity, account, device, location, and relationship. Mark whether each item can identify, locate, contact, or reveal the mission. Draw one realistic exposure path. Then select the 3 highest priorities and give each a control and a test. At the end, you should be able to answer 3 questions clearly. Why does this field matter? Where can it leak? What evidence will show that the risk has decreased? Lesson 24 moves into the sock puppet lifecycle. We will not begin with register a spare account. We will use this inventory to design a persona that is isolated, maintainable, and bounded by a legitimate investigative purpose.